Alright, we're back. Jeremy, how do you feel about them potentially making a live action Tiamat Butt last movie?
Way up looks broken. Maybe the Clamberjaws did it.
Hold on! I've got an idea!
What are you doing?
We can use this ballista to make another path!
I didn't see a ballista up there. I saw the crane, but maybe I'm just fucking blind. Oh. Okay. The crane has the ballista attached to it. That makes sense. That sounds like high budget scat porn. I mean, it might be.
That's as high as it goes!
Should do it.
That is not at all where
Let's
I
get climbing.
aimed.
Woo! Starting to feel the burn!
I can only put 3 in there.
Okay, letting her go. That thing was heavier than it looked.
Hey Maria, let's go into the pump room. Look, man, the pump room is important, right?
Making progress.
Yeah, right into the spooky abandoned ruin.
Alright. What are we gonna find in here, guys?
Your people put a lot of effort into getting in here. Almost like they were after something.
Or someone had a knife to their throats.
We'll find your sister. Don't worry.
You don't have to comfort me, you know. I'm fine.
I want to help.
What exactly was this place? Londra's inner circle revealed. Walter Londra, the CEO of Heaven Sent, is where he wants to be. Front and center on the public stage, his ultra luxe lifestyle is constantly on display for all to see. But his inner circle has remained off limits until now. In this exclusive scoop, we're shining the light on his closest confidants. Image data corrupted. Since they first met 3 years ago, Walter and his glamorous A-list wife, Evelyn Day Londra, have been inseparable, except when Evelyn's fighting dinosaurs on the holoscreen, of course. The pair were spotted just 2 nights ago cozying up at Bareback's annual gala. Cute. That sounds like a porno. Anyway, Londra's right hand is Jack Hoffman, an ex-mountaineer turned bodyguard. Jack keeps Londra safe, wherever fame takes him. But it's not just a job. Walter and Jack have been BFFs since the early days. Londra even sourced and bought an original last-of-its-kind gas-powered Marchetti Tremonto for Jack's birthday. Next is Nolan Bartnev, Londra's financial architect. Nolan's got the fun job, spending Londra's hard-earned cash. Think balancing investment portfolios, funding Londra's entertainment ventures, and keeping his exclusive Pacific-based yacht hub afloat. Not to mention, of course, footing the bill at Walter's fave hot gastro spot, Sevilla's. This whole thing is just thinly veiled porn. Meanwhile, ambitious Riley Lee was a rising star in the corporate PR, garnered rapid success with positions at Sterling Malkeet and First Imperator. Before ditching the office suite to manage Londra's publicity team, now she gets every social engagement. Selecting the privileged few who get to rub shoulders with the genius himself. Finally, Parker Hirsch is Londra's personal aesthetics advisor. The man behind Londra's impeccable wardrobe and iconic chiseled profile. The coveted esthetician built his career at LA's most fabulous fashion houses and surgeries. The world has Parker to thank for the Londra look, sweeping the Og beauty scene. Alright, so he's clearly quite full of himself. Oh, that ended up going a lot better than I had worried there.
Climber jaws. Stay alert.
Stay safe.
Leave alone. No machine stopping me.
Gwen did make their way in here.
That sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
What is this? This looks like a generator of some sort. Why do you feel like he owned that magazine? Hmm. Probable. Alright,
This
Fallout.
must have been brutal to excavate.
Regarding the slipstream engine, my engineers tell me that even in the event of an accident, they can contain the fallout. But they don't grasp how effectively my enemies can harness public paranoia. That's the real fallout.
It's a recording of Londra. From before he left Earth.
One room ship. Chapter 5. Running show's quest. Message log. Data partially. Yun A. Congratulations on the green light. We're gonna scrape mucho metal off that rock. Thanks. Nice, someone cares. Radio silence from the big guy. Walter's busy. He'll reach out. Yeah, busy. See those gala photos from last night? Oh yeah, that's sweet. That suit, that sweet potato color. Vomit. He's completely distracted, barely here, off posing for paparazzi with his Dino Hunter trophy wife. Meanwhile, my team's been combing the asteroid belt till they get focus sick. Nights, weekends, and not even to get a good job. To be fair, your team doesn't have the option to choose between work and red carpet with Evelyn Day. And you're still gonna get a massive commission off that haul. It's not about the money, it's about respect. Respect. You're working for the wrong billionaire, bro. Jeremy's also working for the wrong billionaire. Me too.
It's a prototype for a rocket engine. It never got off the ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Like it would poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh,
Let's keep moving.
so this engine, it was for traveling to the heavens? The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched ships into space to search for resources.
But why dig all this out now?
We should keep following the trail.
Okay.
Super rude. None of that happened.
Whew. Getting hot in here.
Whoa. The ruins split in two. Gwen pressed on.
Oh no.
Crushed. It looks like some kind of construction accident.
This was Lena from the galley.
deserve to be worked to death.
Hey, well, Lena from the galley is dead.
Sister, do this to my people.
Like Laundra and his kind? I can't be surprised.
We better find a way out of this. We'll need to make a path.
Another ballista. Maybe we can use it.
I'll shoot this time.
By all means.
Okay.
I made you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up. Think you can make the jump?
I can reach it.
Imagine falling into the magma.
Uh-oh.
That's how Aloy meets her end.
I can help! Keep him still! I'll try it with the ballista!
You ever tried to keep a clamberjaw still?
Okay. Just don't shred me.
Hit that pin.
I'm getting good at this!
Got him.
Just lining that one up! That's the last of them! Gonna make a few handholds for myself, then I'll finish your path! You know, this reminds me of target practice out at sea. My squad held a wager over who could hit the most marks. Winner wouldn't have to swap the decks.
Let me guess. You won?
You learn fast.
I also won.
All done.
That's a lot of lava. Ruins practically turned into a volcano.
Kinda neat. Jeremy, what are your thoughts on volcanoes?
Okay, another ballista. Time to return the favor.
Make a path over here.
No need to yell. I've tapped you into my focus.
Whoa. Hi.
Hi there.
They're volcanic.
So... How? Nice job. That's enough to get me to the first ledge. Okay. Now to get up there.
I have a feeling she's gonna get attacked on the other side there, so.
Let's see where this leads.
Vietnam.
Watch out. Clever jaws.
I see him.
My turn to shred some machines.
Oh. You think you can do better than me?
Let's see.
Got it.
No, this one doesn't take damage. There we go.
What's that from here? That's all of them. And, I think I just set a new ballista record.
Yeah. I guess you're a decent shot. Now, last climb. You know what to do.
Yep, on it.
Fall into the magma? Because apparently Aloy did not want to grab that handhold. Fuck.
That's all of them. And, I think I just set a new ballista record.
Yeah. I guess you're a decent shot. Now, last climb. You know what to do.
Yep, on it.
That was funny. Yeah, that was funny, Mini Cat. Aloy, you want to climb? There we go. Third game is now about Erend. Jeremy, if you went on a date with Aaron, would you tell anyone? There's a car up here. Looks like a police car. Taxi. Okay. Fuck. Less than ideal. Oh, we should have checked. Definitely would have saved time.
Heading up. Not there. Over by me.
What are you talking about? You have your way up. Let's try the scan, Aloy. And you make the jump.
Think you can make it?
Oh, just watch me.
That saves me some time. Okay. Not where did I was supposed to go. Would have been a good spot to hide some brimstone.
One lava-filled chasm conquered.
You did pretty well back there. Claire, had a bad team.
Glad you think so. I always wanted a sidekick.
Okay, I see
After
how it
you.
is. Can't open doors without your sidekick, huh?
Just giving you a chance to shine. All right, let's see where my people's trail leads. All of this is so old. What could they possibly have wanted from this place?
Good question.
You did a point.
The doubters whined that the city would never sell its precious landmark. The price was indeed astronomical. But the observatory could have no better steward than I. Perfect headquarters for one whose vision extends to the stars.
An observatory?
A place where anyone could look at the stars. Until Landra took over anyway.
Good old Landro. Evanson. Free and clear. From Robert Gannon to Walter Landra. Subject free and clear. Walter, great news. Our lobbying efforts finally paid off and the legislature passed our bill prohibiting further litigation regarding the observatory. So, after 9 years, 14 community-based claims, 7 state suits, class action, and congressional investigation, not to mention a spectacular $3 billion renovation, there's no longer any pending legal action surrounding our magnificent headquarters. Maybe now people can relax and meditate on what they should have known all along, that this historic landmark is in much better hands than it ever was with the public. I sent you a case of Scholl's Reserve 18 to celebrate. Think of all the protesters as you pour yourself a glass and savor the smoky taste of victory. Best, Bob.
Faro Automated Solutions upped their orders for 6 different non-terrestrial minerals this month. Our inventory is running low. What are you up to, Ted? Promising new project? Or just another monument to yourself?
Landra in business with Pharaoh. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, there you go. You got a link to the old world there, to Pharaoh. Not overly surprising, considering that he dealt with minerals from asteroids and whatnot, and they need to build their robots, so...
Damn it. Another one.
Why would they just leave the door up?
Maybe when digging this out.
I think his name was Kita. They couldn't even give him a proper burial.
Nope. But they left him near the vending machines, so he'll always be able to eat, even in death. Well, not likely. They're long rotted. Arrow Daily Chat. Walter Londra. Arrow Daily. The acquisition of Ophelia, the first heaven-sent asteroid, is the stuff of legend, often referred to as one of the riskiest bets in the history of American business. Can you talk to me about your mindset leading up to that moment? It was simple, really. I saw that my competitors were hung up on all the post-acquisition obstacles. Government approval, orbital permits, how to print the mining rigs, getting the materials back to the surface, the list goes on and on. But I knew all those things would fall in place once the rock was on its way to Earth. You just reached out and took it. Exactly. Ophelia was pretty far out when we gave it a push. I knew it would take 6 months to reach Earth orbit. But once it was on its way, everyone had a deadline, and the gains went from theoretical to tangible. It's amazing how fast all the regulations and third parties fell into place once it became clear that 4,000 tons of precious ores were sailing through the heavens, right into our hands. Scientists say that gravity rules the solar system, but greed is a powerful force too.
I'll get a good trade for this.
Okay, that's 6. I wonder why some of these make you pry them open first, only to give you the same crap loot that every other one gives you.
I'll put
That's
this to
Sky,
good
huh?
use.
The fuck's the Sky?
Nice find.
Never mind about the crap loot thing. Is this? Oh, it's a blast sling. Who knows about this one? My first legendary weapon.
Another Quen camp.
Where have they all... Oh.
Well, rock parchment lined with Quentin and a script, written in a barely legible shaky hand. The past days of blood's 2 years, my hands shaking, reaching the center was a pain, much due to the ruin excavated lest the came crashing down. Lena in a collapse, he ordered us where she fell day and night, reached this place. The others, exhausted. Zeth was never seen him. Emperor. We've all waiting. Is it enough, or more than that? Will demand of us? There's a bathroom there.
It's a mural. Painted by a Quen?
Yeah. I think so.
Why would they leave this here?
Doesn't matter. Let's keep moving.
If you say so.
Time to pry open the door.
This might have been mission control for Londra's space mining operations.
Quite a display.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find.
Kind of cool.
Locked with a code. We'll need a way through.
Maybe there's something on these consoles.
Cool. Alright, let's see what we can get.
Looks like we can access the hologram from here.
Huh, there's data here. Let me see what I can access. A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Alondra's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah, she's not doing so good. Just kept banging on Alondra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. I had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
Looks like that unlocked another console.
So he fucked off and left his wife behind? Yep.
This display is an archive for Londra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay. Playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. That flight will always be dear to me. And to history.
This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers. Which one is for the code?
He mentioned the flight. Sounded like it was pretty special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
Not
So
a bad
3.
start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log, just a mention of platinum.
No data in that one.
Oops. And then do I gotta maybe near the console to do it, or not letting me like play them anymore?
One of these asteroids must have had platinum.
Right. Keep scanning till we find it.
There we go. Quit the bounty, a sizable lock dense lithium. Hey Jeremy, lithium. We already have 6 of the largest battery manufacturers lined up for contracts. Okay. Walter was Deacon St. John. That might be where I recognize his voice then, 'cause that's like the most recent thing. see any more asteroids visible on. All right. Prospero, our second successful acquisition of mid-sized asteroid with massive amounts of cobalt among other ores, could bring in as much as 7 trillion USD. Okay. That's cobalt. Yeah. Hotspur. That's the lithium one.
Oh, platinum. This must be the right mission. What
Right.
mission number?
Not sure. I'll replay the audio log.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's the flight number this time.
Then 2.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
So 3-2.
Figure it out?
Think so.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
Ready.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't see is that each death is a lesson in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
No, but
It's corrupted. On to the next.
gotta find one that had an accident. The legal wrangling over this claims Titania is finally settled. We had to hire lawyers from 6 different firms. So 3-8 or 3-2-6.
No data. There's no mention of year or metal. We're looking for an accident involving miners.
This one, right? Okay, it's just legal claims, not necessarily minor.
This one mentions miners. 8 people lost their lives, and Laundra shrugged it off like it was nothing? I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
3268.
Well, we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
Guess we'll know for sure when we plug them all in.
328.
Ready for the next log.
Let's hear it.
Playing it now.
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress. But I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Zhaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
All right,
There's
one
something on
second.
that one.
There. I uploaded the last of the logs to your focus.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs. No data in that one. The 4th log mentioned both Cobalt and the Zhaolu Lunar Company.
So we need a mission log with both.
Yep.
run into two that had cobalt and palladium.
Xiaolu and Cobalt. This must be it.
5. What was that? 3285?
Wow, you actually did it.
This must have been Laundra's living quarters. Right at the center of where he worked. Let's see what we can find.
That relic. Is it some sort of old gun?
A gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch your back. Wonder what that's about.
What's this for?
It's some kind of award, I think. Laundra's wife was pretty well known in her time. Strange he'd keep this around. Sounded like they weren't on the best of terms at the end.
Yeah, but it's a trophy.
Love can make it hard to let go.
Okay. Guys, we're going to take a break, and then we got the last 30 minutes of today's stream. Don't go anywhere.